Pokemon turned 21 in February. I turned 21 in November, which means I've only existed in a world without Pokemon for 3 months. Pokemon has been one of the very few constants in my life that I still have. If you guys haven't played Sun or Moon yet, I highly recommend it. The first game a lot of people my age played was Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, as the game came out in 2003 and we were all about 7 or 8 years old. And although I still have the copy of Sapphire I got way back in 2003, it wasn't my first. The very first Pokemon game I ever played was Red, because I was actually pretty poor growing up and the original games were fairly cheap back then since it wasn't really retro yet, so much as just outdated. I had my copy of Red until just 2 years ago when it got stolen. I have it on the Virtual Console for my 3DS and it's honestly way better. The screen is big and backlit. 7-year-old me would have honestly lost his little albino mind over it. I love that game, and since I was little and the internet wasn't huge yet, I thought Red version was the only Pokemon game that existed. One day when I was in the first grade, this kid, Gabe, and I were discussing video games on the playground when he mentioned something kind of weird to me. Yeah, I have the Pokemon game where Pikachu follows you around. I couldn't believe what I just heard. A game that was like the show where Pikachu followed you? I didn't believe it. Like, I actually didn't. This kid was the "my dad works at Nintendo" type of kid, so he had a history of lying about this kind of stuff. I told him that if it was real, then he should bring it to school the next day without any problem. The next day rolled around and to my surprise, he actually had it. He fired up his Game Boy and my jaw dropped as he showed me the Pikachu following him around. And you could like check his emotions and stuff, and I was just like, whoa. I asked him if he wanted to trade for another game. "I'll trade you for Red version." I didn't even think about it. I loved Red version, and I had all the Pokemon I could catch on a single file, including Missing No. "I'll trade you any other game." "No, I want Red." So I admitted defeat and went home empty-handed. Fast forward a couple weeks and my brother came home and said he had something for me. It was another copy of Red. "Yeah, I found it on the mailbox," which probably meant that he stole it. "Why don't you go plug it in and see if it works?" I ran upstairs and tried it out, and it didn't work. But a plan began to hatch in my brain. I was going to wait until the last day of school and then trade Gabe my broken copy of Red, and when summer comes, he can't trade it back. It was the perfect plan. But then something even better happened. About a month before school lets out, he tells the class he's moving away and Friday will be his last day. My plan would have to be moved up. I decided to put it into motion on Thursday so we can trade that Friday. I was anxious all week thinking about it. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, and that's a lie. I did both those things. I was a little boy. I needed to eat and sleep, but still, I was nervous. Thursday came. I knew I couldn't just ask to trade again. He was the type of kid who would want something more now, like Red and another game. So I went to the playground at recess and began bragging to a bunch of kids. "Yeah, I have 2 copies of Red now. It's pretty cool. Me and my brother trade, and now I have an Alakazam and a Machamp. It's so cool." Gabe walked over to me. "Hey, since you have 2 copies now, do you want to trade for my yellow?" "I don't know." "Oh, come on, you have 2. Please?" "Well, okay. Bring it to school tomorrow and we'll trade." That night I could hardly contain myself. What if he didn't bring it? What if his mom called my mom? What if I forgot to bring the game? I didn't though. I brought the game to school and he brought his. We traded games and then we went home and I never saw him again. I still have that copy of Pokemon Yellow and I have a level 100 Mew in it. Gabe, if you're watching this now, no, you can't have it back. Sorry I ripped you off when we were 6 though. My mom was too impressed with how clever that was to even be mad at me when I told her. She was just like, "Wow, you thought of that? Don't do it again." 15 years later, I still love Pokemon. Maybe not enough to rip off a 6-year-old, but I still love it. Have you guys read the Pokemon Adventures manga? If you like Pokemon and comics, I highly suggest it. What Pokemon memories do you guys have? Let me know in the comments below. I've been wanting to get into collecting cards again. My mom gave all mine away. I had a first edition, yes, first edition, no shadow Charizard. I'll never forget you, Charizard card. And no, Mom, I don't forgive you. I'm thinking about getting into the XY Evolution series. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. If you're not already, drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Hey, did you guys know that the sweater I draw my girlfriend in is loosely based off of the sweater that Marceline wears in the Adventure Time episode Return to the Nidosphere? Or that I started wearing collared shirts under my sweaters because I liked the way it looked on Bee and Bee and Puppy Cat? Well, you would know this if you followed me on Twitter at Blondie Animates for updates, behind the scenes of future animations, and more just trivial facts like that. And I don't know, maybe you want to see what I'm doing at 3 in the morning. That's pretty much my prime time for tweeting. It's Blondie Animates because Blondie Animations wouldn't fit. Thanks for watching! Hey guys, so I decided to end this video a little differently. I thought it fit really well into the theme of this video. I have a nice little pack of 3 booster packs of Pokemon X and Y Evolutions. Also comes with this cool little Chespin coin and a holo of this guy. I'm not really too sure who he is or what game he's from. I missed out on Gens 4, 5, and half of 6. Picked it back up at the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. So I don't know who that is. Let me know in the comments. Here's the back. So you can pause that and read it if you want. Okay, so let's just get right into this. Alright guys, so we got it open. Here is that holo card that it came with. It is a little warped. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's not really a big deal. Nice little holo. I can't really read the name from here. You guys know I have pretty bad eyes. Here is the Chespin coin. Pretty nice. Nice little holo look to it. Alright, so let's just get right into opening these packs. I'll start with the Blastoise here. Let's see, how do I open this? It's been so long since I opened a pack of Pokemon cards. Honestly, since I was like a kid, you know, a little kid. So I apologize if I destroy this. Okay, and I believe there is a trick for this. So 1, 2, 3 to the front. And we got a Porygon. That might have been the rare. Misty Trainer. Oh, I got a secret rare Pikachu. So I don't think I was supposed to move 3 to the front. I got the secret rare Surfing Pikachu. Wow. I'm going to set that aside. Vulpix. Nidoran Male. Ponyta. Pikachu, old fat yellow-cheeked Pikachu. Poliwag. Well, you know, maybe not. Reverse Holo Caterpie. And a Beedrill. Non-holo. But we did get that secret rare Surfing Pikachu in this pack. So now let's go with this Raichu pack. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 to the front. Just move these aside here. Sorry if this is kind of an awkward video. This is my first card unboxing, but we have a Trainer, Charmeleon, Trainer, Nidoran Male, Growlithe, Rattata, Electabuzz, Magikarp, Reverse Holo Doduo, and an Electrode non-holo for our rare. Shouldn't make it a mess. Okay. Next we will do the Charizard pack. Wanted to save this one for last. I'm hoping for the holographic Charizard. So hopefully in this pack. I don't know if these are also if these are set. I didn't look like online or anything. Oh, we got something good in this pack, that's for sure. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 to the front. And we got Nidorino, Trainer, Ponyta, Tangela, Weedle, Sandshrew, Ghastly, Reverse Holo Starmie, and a holographic Nidoking. Not the Charizard, but still a very, very nice card nonetheless. So if you guys like this, maybe I'll buy more packs and do more of this. So here are the rares that I got. Secret Rare Surfing Pikachu and a holographic Nidoking. I think I said Nidorino. Holographic Nidoking. Pretty nice pull. So don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video.